fellas. I'm Nigel, one half the Crafting Well team. Lisa, my wife, is the main designer, product, whatever you want to call it. I'm just the one that looks ugly and does all the spray painting and testing them, okay? She's the brains behind the operation. We're here to show you some mast sets that we've designed and we're putting onto the market. Our mast sets are all made from Tamiya tape, okay? Or Tamiya type tape. So they're not vinyl, so they won't shrink. They're reusable, okay? And they can be taken on and off really, really easily, okay? So they don't stretch. We're going from 172 all the way up to 132nd, and in some instances we're going to be looking at 124th, i.e. the new Hellcat, okay? So all I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a few out and demonstrate a few of them. Quick blast with the airbrush, and then answer any questions you have, okay? So before I start, is there any questions? Nope, good. Okay, so we've got two to just show you here. We've got an Israeli Star of David in 48 and a German swastika in 48. Okay, so just open them up. You'll see they're well packaged, decent card, different sizes, and then we've got our instructions on the back. Really simple and straightforward. Open it up. Don't normally shake this much when I'm teaching. Okay, so you see we've got two sheets with your different sizes on. All cut, okay, and all in cut into squares. So I'm just going to pass one around. Steve, if you mind, have a look and pass it around. And I'm going to use this one here, okay? So there's two ways you can use our mast, or any mast for that matter. I personally use them first and then paint the camo on top. Or you can use them afterwards and paint the colours on top of the camo. Okay, so we've got like what we call a positive and negative. So the square bit out there on the outside, also that's a negative, and then you've got the positive, the bit in the centre. All right, so just nice and simple, as you can see, comes off really, really easy. Okay, onto our model, just gently burnishing it down. Okay, and as you can see, it goes now nice and smooth, okay, like it would any Tamiya tape. I'm just going to blast a quick mist coat on there so we can have a look at the how tight it is. Burnishing it down. Hopefully my airbrush decides it's going to work. And I'm using dark colours just so we can see it better. I'll just put that there. As you can see, also I would have masked around all of it. Nice tight circle, ready for the next one if we so wish. So now I could put the round circle on the inside, on the top of that, and then I can spray in the white triangle, the white star. All right, same as anything. We've got roundels, US stars and bars, swastikas, German crosses. So same principle applies. Again, same sort of packaging. And again, we get 3 different sheets this time. Cut really, really nice and straight lines, ideal for your markings on your German aircraft. Okay, so again, really, really simple to use. Same principles. Right, if I stop shaking, it probably get it off. It is. Okay, see how it comes away nicely? And of course, at this point, if you've got vinyl or whatever, it'd be stretching all over the place. Okay, push it down. Use one of Phil's cotton buds. And just burnish it down. So again, you can see it goes down nicely, and again we'll just do a quick blast quickly. And if you be a lot more gentle than me. And there we are again. Nice, crisp lines. Okay. Ready to use for your next part. Alright. And as you can see just here, this is my Hurricane. I'll pass this round. Okay. This has got used mass all the way around. Alright. I've even done the tail fin and the lightning bolts. Okay. In our mast sets, there should be enough for, in some instance, 3 aircraft, some 2 aircraft, loads of different sizes for the swastikas. So hopefully we should be hitting every single aircraft. Touch wood. Okay. Right. Is there any questions?
How much do they retail at?
The
Please.
172nd start at £5.99. 148 start at £7.99 and the 132nd start at £9.99.
All depends which one you buy, because
Very reasonable. Yeah.
the US stars and bars, they use more sheets, so they'll be a little bit more expensive.
Okay.
The roundels, because they use less sheets, they're our cheapest ones, so £7.99 for 148.
And are they on market now? Or
They're on eBay. If you go on eBay, short for the Deep Crafting Well, PM models, hopefully, touch wood. To film what have you nicely, might put them in the shop as well, so you can get them through PM models.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus,
Can you get them today?
you can get them today. We've got sets over there.
Yep.
Okay.
We will have a lot more in the near future, but there is a manufacturing issue at the minute with Tamiya sheets.
With Tamiya sheets.
So we are waiting for more stock to come in to be able to do more.
So there should be some more in next week or two, where we get some more in, and Lisa will be hard at work getting them already. So like I said, I'm the one that just does a demonstration and work. Lisa, this is all Lisa's, hard work. Okay, so she's the brains behind it.
Give me that. Give me that. Thank you very much.
Good idea, like better than a lot of
Well,
decals.
so
Decals are okay, but
I've used mass sets in the past, and I tend to use final ones, and I don't like them. They don't stick. Especially, we haven't got to a point yet where we can do canopies and all that sort of stuff. That's something for the future. But what we're looking at doing is doing mass sets for specific aircraft, so like that Hurricane. So all the major markings, the roundels, the fin, the lightning are all being on a mast. We're doing letters and numbers as well as a set, so you can get lots of letters of the whole alphabet for US, British, German we're looking at as well, and what have you. So we're going to have a wide range of selection. It's just a case at the moment, we're just waiting for this stock to come in. So
We've got the American solid and the stencils ready to go. We've got 2 different types, British ones, so the 2 most common type, and then the German ones we'll be looking at in the near future once we've managed to get everything else up and running.
Okay, if you want to come around and have a close look at the mast, be our guest. Okay.
So if you're doing line-up, so with the roundel like you've done on the fuselage section, with the yellow, the blue, the white and the red, how do you get them centred?
Basically, just fit inside each other.
Right.
They do fit inside each other really, really well.
Yeah.
Or if you so wish, which I have done in the past, is just make a cross on the actual stencil itself before you put them on. So just put a cross through the centre and put it on straight on there. I didn't need to do that on this. The central, so they just fit nicely inside each other. So I did it for painting the yellow, and I put the yellow bits on, and then I did the blue, put the blue bit on, did the white, put the white bit on, and then did the dot, the red, after. And then I did the camouflage after, so you won't see the bleed through from the white or the yellow as you're going round. That's the best way I find to use these, to use any mask set, to be quite fair. So then you're not going the tide mark, so to speak. If for whatever reason you spray it too heavily and you get that build up, you can just get some normal paper and just wipe it down with some paper, and it'll take that burr off where it's built up. It gives it a nice swerve effect as well. It like beds it in.
No, they're good. And they're better for weathering as well.
Yes, yeah. That's Even though I build a lot of Edward aircraft, and this Hurricane's been re-riveted myself. It's a Airfix Hurricane. I was finding that the decals weren't sitting into the rivets, either for the Edward ones or for this. So for me, it's ideal because as you can see, you can see all the rivets straight away. You don't have to worry about going back with a pin and popping it in or a knife cutting into the panel lines or anything like that. So for me, it's a win-win situation.
And if you want to use chipping fluid, you can chip
Yes.
back a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did your Jack
real-
one
yeah.
before we could get them
Yeah.
all to market and what have you. So
I did petrol tank, I think that's downstairs as well. Right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Like I said, we are looking into the 124th Hellcat if anybody's interested.
I need American ones in here.
If you,
British ones in 124.
Steve, after, we'll give you our email address. So email what you want, and then we can research it.
We've
get
got
have a
a
look.
list here if anyone wants to put their email address down and any sets that they want that aren't in here. And when they are ready, we
Tell
can
you what,
email
I'll do.
you.
Just bloody post you the ones that I need, so you can just scan them, and then you've got a perfect size.
Yeah, we can do that.
And it saves you a hell of a lot of a job then.
I'll edit that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never said that.
Because what we're actually we're
Making copyright law.
since
on, that.
what is it? Since February, we've been trolling Google and what have you, looking at
Yeah.
sizes, the different types, different war era, and all that sort of stuff. Because we're going to be looking at doing midway ones as well, especially with the film coming out later on in the year. So that will be a good one. So at the moment, it's all about getting our name out there.
Yeah.
Because we're still a really new company. So since February, we got the machine, didn't we? We started designing, making. So it's been a lot of hard work just to get to this stage. Any other questions, fellas? No?
Also, your other thing, are you marketing that one yet? The paving type thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
they're there.
Oh yeah, the paving type
I'll
ones.
go.
Also available.
Harvey, can you pass me one of those paving ones, please?
Can you do custom jobs if people want?
No, we're not going to go custom. It's too much hard work for us to then do it. Okay? You never know, in the lineup might come with whatever markings in the future. That's our aim. So if you wanted to build a certain Spitfire, you could come to us and you'd see a mass set with all the major ones on there. That's the aim. Okay? So we also have got what we call a square board. So we've got this in bricks, tiles and all sorts. And all it is just foam, as you can see. What you do, you heat it up and it separates. So that'll give you a base for a maybe 172nd aircraft. Or for the brick walls, you can put it on a building to give you the brick wall effect. You can heat it up or as much or as little as you want to spread those squares, and it'll give you, whatever effect you're after. And we've got others in the pipeline as well, haven't we, that we're just working on, like cobblestones and all that sort of stuff. So we do market that as well. And you can get 3 sheets, what is it, £15, Liz?
Yeah, £5.99 a sheet or 3 sheets for 15.
So yeah, we've got those as well. So what I'll do, I'll just pass you those out. So you can have a look. We do them preheated. So all you've got to do is use a hairdryer. Okay, as long as you've got, like it says, the disclaimer, please ask permission first. Okay. So you just heat it up to your effect. So if you want it spread really a lot, you heat it up. You can even, if you wanted to, get a knife, cut into it yourselves for damage, to give cracks and stuff like that. So you heat it up and then that'll expand. And the more heat you give it, the wider those gaps will be. Okay, so if you just want it a little bit, just a little bit of heat, and it'll just spread a little bit. If you want it really wide out, you can spread it out, wide out. You can even cut some of these out if you want to have missing slabs. End of the day, it's up to yourselves. We're just giving you the tools to be able to do it, and we hope at a reasonable price. Because again, Lisa's been working hard work at these as well. I say I'm just the one that looks up. Okay, any questions on those?
Yeah. Is your darling wife Lisa a card maker or crafter?
Yes, she is. That's
Yes, thought so. My wife is.
yeah. That's how we originally
Sponsored
started.
designs.
That's why we originally started. But then I got dragged into. Well, not dragged in. I got offered a job, so we moved away from that,
Yeah.
and then we got the machine, we got the money
There's a
together.
lot of crossover skills
Yes.
and tools, isn't there?
Yeah, so a lot of my tools she can use, and a lot of her tools I can use, as long as
Same
as I ask.
A lot of my wife's tools I can use.
Yeah.
A lot of mine she can't get near.
Yeah. So in the future we are planning other products coming out, and obviously you guys on the forum will be the first to know if we ever do come out with other stuff, with, you know, brick walls and all that sort of nice stuff.
How long do you think it'd be before you started to do canopies?
Canopies might be a while yet, because that's a lot of work, because also each individual aircraft has got a different mass, so I'd have to basically get those measurements. Because the measurements might be right, might not mean that the same canopy mass will fit a Spitfire from Airfix or Edward. So that's a lot of work. It sounds really, really daft, but this is a lot simpler to do to start us off with, to get there. And eventually we might be doing camo mass and all that sort of stuff, but that's way into the future.
Yeah, you learn to walk before you can run them.
Yes, we've got to get these out, and if these are a hit and we can start producing that sort of stuff, it'll give a chance for me to maybe start working more on this. Okay. Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much, fellas.
Thank you.
Okay.